let's try to figure out which 2D Mario game is worth buying for the Nintendo Switch. What is up guys, my name is Chase, and have you guys heard of this guy Mario? Well, it turns out that there are quite a few Mario games available for the Nintendo Switch, particularly 2D Mario games. And now that there are quite a few options for 2D Mario games on the Nintendo Switch, I wanted to make this video to go through each one and try to figure out which one is right for you. To kick things off, how about let's take a look at what I consider to be the most basic 2D Mario game on the Nintendo Switch, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. New Super Mario Bros. U was originally a game released for Nintendo's previous system, the Wii U, back in 2012. In 2013, Nintendo released extra courses for this game in a DLC pack called New Super Luigi U. Well, 6 years later, in 2019, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe was released for the Nintendo Switch, which combines both New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U. So New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is a game for anybody who is looking for a just very basic 2D Mario game. It has the classic New Super Mario Bros. Gameplay that we all know and love from the Nintendo DS and the Wii. So if you've played those games and you enjoyed it, then you're probably going to really like New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. This game doesn't do anything too crazy with any of the gameplay mechanics. It has a lot of fun power-ups, including the new acorn suit, which basically turns you into a flying squirrel. I also think New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is good for anybody who is new to the 2D Mario games. This game is very family friendly with very straightforward multiplayer where everybody chooses a character and you all just run through the levels. It makes for a very fun and possibly chaotic way to play couch co-op with friends and family. You also have the addition of characters that make the game feel easier. There's Nabbit, who is able to avoid damage from enemies, as well as Toadette, who can transform into Peachette, and she's able to bounce in the air even if you're falling down into a cliff. Next up, let's take a look at a very different type of 2D Mario game, Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario Maker 2 was released on the Nintendo Switch in 2019 and is a sequel to Super Mario Maker on the Wii U. This game allows players to create their own custom levels and share them with the world. And on the other side, players can also play other people's levels from around the world. I think Super Mario Maker 2 is good for people who are looking for a single-player experience. Pretty much the entirety of this game is single player, so it's usually just one person searching for levels online and playing them. You aren't really able to do multiplayer like other traditional Mario games. Granted, there is an online multiplayer mode, but it's not very good, especially with a lot of lag. There's also the option of one player making a level and then giving the controller to another person and playing it that way. I guess you can kind of do two players like that. Anyway, I think Super Mario Maker 2 is also good for people looking for different types of 2D platformer games. Since the levels in this game are all made by people from around the world, not from Nintendo themselves, the sky is the limit for creativity. These levels can feel incredibly unique and nothing like what you would find in a normal Mario game. Players can also create levels in several different Mario game art styles, so you can find levels in the style of Super Mario World or even Super Mario 3D World. If you're really into 2D platformers and you're looking for kind of wackier level design, you are bound to find a level in Super Mario Maker from someone around the world. And this game is great for offering a huge variety for all kinds of skill levels. There are very easy levels that might only require a few button presses. Some of them even play music as you go through the level. And then there are also very difficult levels which people call Kaizo levels. And these can be just tough as nails levels that can take many tries to complete. Next up, let's talk about a very wonderful 2D Mario game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Super Mario Bros. Wonder was released in 2023 and is the first brand new 2D Mario game since New Super Mario Bros. U over 10 years ago. It is a complete refresh of the 2D Mario games, with a new art style and many new gameplay mechanics. I feel that Super Mario Bros. Wonder is great for people looking for a brand new and wacky Mario game, because this game feels so different than any other Mario game. It has so much weirdness throughout the game. game, with things like the Wonder Flower, which is a complete trip where the whole level changes and has many silly quirks, like crawling pipes or Mario turning into a Goomba. The art style and animation can also feel very weird and quirky. There are many elements throughout this game that just make it feel like a cartoon, and the characters are very animated in their facial expressions and the way that they interact with the world. I also think Super Mario Bros. Wonder is good for people who are looking for a tougher traditional 2D Mario game. As I was playing through Super Mario Bros. Wonder recently, I was quite surprised to find that some of these levels can actually be a little bit tough, and it actually took me a few tries to get through the whole level. Especially if you try to go for all of the collectibles throughout the levels, it can be quite challenging, definitely more challenging than the previous new Super Mario Bros. Games. And also there is a special world in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and holy cannoli, these levels are quite difficult. So I hope this video helped you find the differences between these 2D Mario games. I feel like each one has their own strengths and weaknesses, and they all feel pretty unique from each other. So basically, you're bound to have a fun time regardless of which one you choose. But let me know in the comments which one is your guys' favorite 2D Mario game on the Nintendo Switch. If you want to learn more about the other Mario games available on the Nintendo Switch, feel free to check out the video below. For now, thank you so much for watching. My name is Chase, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.